And welcome everybody. Welcome back. I am Vorm here to play some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Continuing our Evolve or Die Challenge, Episode 2. Where were we? It's one of those. First played Monday, now it's Friday. I got 4 days of in between time. I got to go back, refresh my memory. I think I remember what we were doing in our nice little travel vehicle. What is this thing? Just a regular old car. Regular old car. Yeah. Alright, we'll leave it on that screen for the moment. But yeah, happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're having a good week. And going to enjoy your weekend, more importantly. Your Halloween weekend.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Friday.
Hey there, Fertile Greek. Good evening. What am I doing for Halloween? Not much. My crazy Halloween days are behind me. Not doing much. Let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta go check a few things. We're good there. We're good there. Yeah, I think everything's working. Alright, hopefully we get to do some, exciting book reading this episode. Just squat somewhere and read some books. That's what I'm looking forward to. Although we don't quite have the full list that I need yet. I want to try to make sure we get as many of the books secured early as possible. Time is our enemy in this one. This is a bit of an experiment for me with this particular challenge, given the 8 times faster evolution that I've got. I don't know if I picked a good number or not. I don't know if it's going to catch up to me fast enough or too fast, or I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't remember doing this kind of a setup. So I'm curious what's going to happen. I'm also curious when we're going to see our first storm. It is still day 1. I mean, it's early. It's very, very early still. Haven't even had, what is that, 10 hours go by? Okay, 4:01 p.m. We'll let the late guys be late, and they'll just miss out. So, yeah. Patchy O'Hooligan, our gym teacher extraordinaire. We're still wandering through the wilderness. We've got an APC that we parked here. We pulled it out of the town of Aurora. So we're going to leave it here. I'm going to come back for it. It's got lots of fuel. It's got the M2 and some component parts, but I don't want to drive that thing around. I think what I'll do is I'll try to stay in the local area. We'll do a little bit of road exploration out this direction to check all these local endpoints. Get a little better view of what the immediate area might have available to us. And then maybe we'll come across a Humvee or something I can take advantage of. Do we have any mechanic skill? I can't remember. We have we have level 2 mechanics, so we can do basic repair stuff already. And we have... There we go. I can get the mechanics to 3, and then we've got a gap from 3 to 4. So we could probably manufacture something to get us to 4, and then we'd be able to get up as high as I need with that. But we got a lot of books we got to get covered. So that's kind of the plan. We're just going to keep exploring around the local area for the moment. Yeah. I got to remind myself, what's it take to dismount... that. Hey, it takes mechanics too! Well, that helps. Unfortunately, there's only 22 rounds in the belt of ammo. Should I grab it now? I won't be able to get it installed yet. I also need the turret mount. That's no problem. To yoink or to not yoink? That is the question. I'm at 103 and 54 in the 2 trunks, so we got a little bit of space. It's going to fill up fast as I keep accumulating, though, for our great turtling, where we're going to turtle up in some hole somewhere and do a bunch of reading. So, I think I'm gonna leave it. Like I said, we're gonna stay in the local area. We'll come back for it. I just don't think... I know I won't be able to install it anytime real soon, so having it isn't really going to help me. It's only useful if I plan on leaving the area. So, save the space for other things. We'll leave it, and I'll return for it.
Wow, a new challenge already? I was watching The Hunter on YouTube.
Keep watching. There's more episodes, haven't aired yet for the Hunter series. But yes, we have moved on from the Hunter series. This is actually the second episode. Alright. Oh yeah, news. So I have updated to the most recent experimental build, and there are a few things I wanted to mention. First thing, head encumbrance now matters. Head encumbrance is a thing. So for ages and ages, head encumbrance did nothing. So if you went to your little head encumbrance section, didn't matter what this number was. You could have a 200 head encumbrance and it had no game effect. Now, it has an effect. They've instituted effects for dodge and block rolls. It's a multiplier effect. So, yeah, my 20 head encumbrance is actually lowering my dodge and block rolls by, what, 9%, I guess? So my dodge is 3.4 with my helmet on. I've got, what, I've got a baseball helmet and a headlamp. So if we take off the baseball helmet and take off the headlamp, then we have a 0 head encumbrance, and our dodge and block rolls are... Really? Alright. Why is it not 1.0? Am I getting robbed of a 0.01 of dodge and block rolls by having nothing on my head? Hadn't noticed that vagary before. But yeah, so we're at 3.7 now. So be aware. The head location now actually does have... We're losing 0.3 dodge, effective dodge, because of our head encumbrance. So for folks that like to stack on a headliner and 3 different other helmets to try to get their head protection as high as possible, be aware that might have a consequence you don't want now. So, next up, they fixed the worn item activation costs. So, I gotta be careful what I mention here. At some point in the not-so-distant past, we might have had the occasion to had a negative consequence to activating something in our inventory. And one of the reasons why it was so negative is because it was broke. It was just broke. So activating worn items, it included the acquisition cost, like to pick it up off the ground or to pick it up out of a bag. I don't know what, but it was including acquiring the item and then turning it on. And so you had
upside down face.
You had multiple negatives going on. So yeah, that apparently has been fixed. So if I go to activate my headlamp, let's see, it's saying 0. Activate headlamp. Activate headlamp. Really? Headlamps? Free now? Alright, that's fine with me. But certain other things, like, you know, Heelys, we'll say, were costing way more than they were supposed to. So, that has been fixed. I don't know if too many people noticed that, but it had an effect in one of our recent games. What else? There's been a gun store overhaul. Lots of changes at the gun stores, so be advised. You might want to go check out the gun stores. They are different. Things like I think it's either no burst or no automatic weapons in the gun stores. Ammo's all stored in safes now, so if you're keen on getting ammo at a gun stores, apparently you're going to have to, skill up that lock picking or whatever you're going to use to get into a safe. And there was something else. I forgot what else. There was 2 or 3 other things. You can go take a look. But the gun stores have been overhauled. And then there's also apparently now a mansion escape scenario. And some new things have been added to the mansion. I'm not going to go into details on it. If we find a mansion, maybe we'll delve. And we'll encounter some of the new stuff. But I did want to point out one mansion I went and looked at. I was finding the medieval gear in different locations. Not just the ones I normally visit and you guys see me go look at all the time. So I might have to do a little further exploration of some of the mansions now. I don't know if that's a recent change or if it's just a particular, that one particular style of mansion, the one floor plan that I saw. But, yeah, there's actually a mansion escape scenario, and as part of that scenario, there have been some other changes to the mansions. So be advised, mansions you might want to be a little cautious of now. And that's it. That's the update. So 4 things that I saw in the recent notes that I thought were important enough to bring attention to. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get playing. Actual gameplay starts 9 minutes. All right, so we're gonna leave the APC alone. I don't need anything out of it currently. I think we'll just we'll get driving. Do I have bandages? I've got bandages on my head and leg, but nowhere else. All right, we've got bandages, so let's go ahead and stock up. I should make some. Should do some makeshift bandages. Do I have any first aid? Healthcare 0. Not yet. Oh, sort my inventory. Oh, I always forget that. Alright, let's just do some makeshift bandages away from these other items. Whoops. Good enough, I think. Alright. Howdy, howdy, everybody in chat. Welcome back. Or welcome if it's your first time here, I guess, as well. Can you get punched in the face while wearing glasses? Sure you can. I'm constantly running into problems when I'm playing a nearsighted, farsighted character, and you occasionally get hit in the eyes, which damages the glasses, and they then disintegrate. You can get punched in the mouth, you can get punched in the eyes. Those are separate body locations. Even though they take hit points off the head location, they're considered separate body parts. Yeah, oh yes. I'm always fond of pointing out when I get my eyeballs bit. I get a deep wound in my eyeball. That's always hilarious when that shows up in the chat log. Or the game log over here. You were bit in the eye. It is a deep bite wound. Good times, good times. Okay. You'd think that would have an effect on your vision in some way. Well, let's get this party started. So how's my vehicle currently? 20 liters, so we need to get a little more gas. I know we're doing pretty good on most of the items we're typically looking for. I'm still tragically short of a prying tool. And I think I need to stockpile a bit more food. Although we've got a big pile of MREs now, that'll help. Beyond that, I'm trying to remember what else we're missing. Actually, I need to look. Do I have... I'm still missing binoculars telescope, aren't I? I think I am. I'm not carrying it, so I must be. Alright, so yeah, we're still missing a few of my typical tools that I look for in the early part of the game. This town is mostly dead. We got rid of all but the body pit zombies and 1 or 2 more that have wandered in. Alright, we're going west. Leave me alone, zombies! Alright, Hyde Park. So my worry here is this. I'm a little worried about Migos. I would like to hit the library. Probably going to have to do it at night. I think what I'll do is we'll go north around the city to fill in the other side. We'll come up this way just a bit. I want to check this out. I'm not going to go too far north. I'm not sure if I'll go all the way up to Sandy River. And then we'll come south a bit as well. And then we'll reevaluate our options and our circumstances. Still day one, so there's not a whole lot of evolution yet. So it's mostly... Oh, and that's a body site Migo, not a Migo Tower Migo. Oh, another baseball bat. Hey, there's the mess kit. I do like the mess kit. Makes my life a little easier. So we'll try to grab the spare baseball bat, the mess kits. What else we got?
Vorm Migo dodging.
Vorm Migo dodging? It's hard to dodge Migos. You're ready to thump them or you run away. Those are your two choices. And the bathroom's got a fair bit of stuff in it. Alright, mostly I want that mess kit and backup baseball bat. So the two bodies right north of me. Let's slow down. Back up a little bit. We'll let the Migo come after these zombies. Then we'll go around him. Just need enough time to grab the items I want and then skedaddle. Alright, oops. We'll leave this baseball bat here. Grab that one and wield it. Whoops! Oh, shoot. Run! Wasn't watching close enough to how quickly he shredded those zombies. I was hoping he would keep chasing something else to the south. He did not. Alright, so the mess kit is up there. So I just need to pull back a bit. Just to pull him out this way. Just long enough for me to zoom past. That's kid. Okay, I think that's all I care about. Not seeing anything else interesting. I'm thinking this is going to block off my access to this. Maybe I'll flip around and go up here first. That way I can kind of finish that, then go back that direction without having to repeat. Whoops. Get back in the driver's seat. Moose. I have not yet experienced the portal storms. We're still on day one. It's still early. Having trouble thinking of goals to achieve that? If only somebody had like 100+ challenges up on YouTube where he clearly lists the goals, the world settings, and, you know, whatever special ideas he's had that you could go review to give yourself ideas or for you to copy. You know, if only that kind of thing occurred or existed. It's a shame. Nobody's done that. Either an Undar. I'm breaking things while I'm driving. Oh. Wow, look at that big pit. Ah, we got a slime pit right on top of the campground. That's kind of funny. Slime pit, campground. That's going to be a lot of slimes. Normally I would run around in the campground looking for, you know, a bow or an arrow or something. There is no RV. Yeah, we're not going to run in there. I'm not planning on doing bows with this guy anyway, so. But if you're not aware, usually in one of the tents in here, there's a pretty high chance of finding a bow-type weapon. Sometimes, unfortunately, it's like a slingshot, but I pretty commonly find fairly high-end bows in one of the tents. So, plus, usually one of the vehicles, or most of the vehicles, work that are in the campground. So that's something I might need to consider, actually. Because if that vehicle actually works... See if we can get a look at it. That's the 4x4. I do like the 4x4. It's got 4 trunks instead of 2. Doesn't have any of those extraneous seats that I don't need. Plus, we've got the bumper on the front. It's got the wheels. Got the broken security system and all the other parts. Does have a faulty engine. Battery's clean, the alternator's clean. No guarantee that they've got charged, but they probably do. Chances are good. So it all comes down to what kind of fault the engine has. Plus, you know, the million blobs you'd have to get it out of there with. So I'm not going to try. That's more trouble than it's worth. But, you know, it's usually an okay vehicle available there. This is the motel. Another motel. How far does my map extend? I'd get a little bit more mapping to the west if I went into this hotel. I got a pack of fast movers right here in front. Got a limousine. Notable for its leather interior, leather back seats, so you can get a bunch of leather by taking these apart. It's also got a recharging station, usually has some batteries on it, which that one does. And a refrigerator. Usually snacks and alcohol. I'd love to check the vehicles for gas, but I'd have to maneuver most of these zombies away. Sure. Do some maneuvering. Over here, zombies. I think that's most of them. We'll let the slimes have them. Zombies. That's fine. We'll sneak our way over. A little bit of gas. Siphon, gasoline. Pick off wing mirror. We're gonna start. I guess my sneaking didn't help. Hey, 2 zombies. I got the gas. I'm not too worried about the wing mirror. What kind of batteries we got? We'll take that one. Oh, two of them. We'll take them all. Alright, let's go see if there's a map. There is a map. You are my map. You also have gas. Not enough to be worried about. How about you? Not enough to be worried about. Alright. Other than the one wing mirror, I got everything I care about. Let's go due west, see if we can connect up to that road network. Yeah, anytime I say to skip or continue, you guys got to be prepared for some headphone activity or speaker activity. Run, deers, run. Looks like we do have a direct connect over there. That's good. So let's roll north first. Well, hi there, garage. That's a good thing to find. Plenty o' gas now. That is a standard gas and standard gas. Alright, so no diesel, which is fine. Even got electric car for us for some storage batteries. Lots of vehicles. A lot more zombies in these garages than I remember having previously. Oh, okay. No, it's not. Just a standard zombie. I thought it was a crack at first. Yeah, a lot more zombies. Uh-oh. And a wasp I was about to drive into. I was going to drive right on past that thing. I still am, but now I'm going to carefully watch where it's at. Come on, zombies. Come over here. Talk to this wasp. Alright, we got a wasp on zombie activity. And look at all these vehicles. So many. Jackknife semi-truck. We even got a roadblock up ahead of us. Let's see. I think I'm going to continue up ahead for now. Wing mirrors! So many wing mirrors! Yeah, as long as you start collecting your wing mirrors early, it's not really that big a problem. So, we do have zombies that are going to see me if I try to move up any further. Oh yeah, gotta use my guide. Don't need the gas mask yet either. Or the mess kits. Look at that. There's a gun store. Gonna be a new kind of gun store. A lot of endpoints to take a look at. Good sized town. Uh-oh, museum. I can see a museum. I like the tourist map for that reason. Let me see the museums. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful endpoints. Alright, that's a pretty good map area for us to take a look at. A lot of opportunity. Guess we can take a look at this house. I got spotted already. That's okay. Wedding veil and a unitard. problem is, it might go mess with my vehicle. Hey zombie, I'm in here. Oh, this is a duplex. Damn it. Stupid duplexes. Not much in the kitchens I care about anymore. Large fire extinguisher. No, at least one steel jerry can would be good. But I can't take it with me without dropping the bat. Can't pick anything up. Milkshake. Okay, let's... let's just go ahead and leave. No, not allowed to go in apartment towers. This gun store is... Whoa, is that a different map? I'm still getting used to the change in the graphics pack. Some of the buildings I still don't recognize like I used to. I think this is the one that has the shooting range in the back. A lot of shelves. I'm curious, but not that curious. Not gonna let me easily drive around the outside edge of the town, huh? Display cases. We'll just go right through the middle of town. Uh-oh. Is that my fire axe right there? You holding my fire axe? Let's... I'm breaking my vehicle. Nice. Nice. Huh. Trying to ram a lowly firefighter zombie is trashing the back of my vehicle, huh? Alright. I got him. I went into a slide. We got him with the slide when I lost control of the vehicle. I do not see my fire axe. Where did my fire axe go? He's got an oxygen tank. No fire axe for us. That's unfortunate. Alright, what do we got up here? Another one of these buildings. Don't remember if Pump Station had any zombies. We've occasionally found the tool, but I've got most of my tools already pretty well settled. First aid kits. Not worth an acetylene torch charge. Nah. Hey! Well, that's unexpected. Look at that. It pays off. Okay. Another thing off the list. Use our binoculars, get a look around. All radio towers. 3 radio towers in a lab. That's funny. Watch this. I've been looking for binoculars or a telescope for forever. We're going to get binoculars here. Then it's going to be telescope, telescope, telescope. Or it's going to be wasps, wasps, telescope. I predict some combination of those. And is it a science lab or a lab? Science lab. Look at that. The rarefied, super hard to find nowadays, actual science lab spawn. Just got to drive right by another slime pit to get to it. No other buildings in town I care about. And 2 farms. Well, we need to go get on top of at least one of these radio towers, if not all of them. This tower will get me a good portion of that city, so... I'll have to think about when we're going to go into a lab. We've already got an ID card, so I mean, I could go in there now. And it would be a pretty good way to avoid any storms and just, you know, use it as a base to do our research and everything out of. Ideally, though, I would cut my way through the entrance, grenade the turret, and then we have all the ammo we need. I might do that anyway, just to make sure we're all set. Okay. Pretty good luck. And we're getting to be carrying too many of certain things again. I think I will ignore this tower for the moment. We'll take a look at it at the point where I decide to go over and mess with the lab. Let's go hit these 2 towers. That'll give us a good look around. Then we'll probably, unless we find something really tempting, we'll probably pull back south. Is it worth having infrared goggles? Infrared goggles are awesome. They are awesome. Love infrared goggles. They make navigating in cities at night so much easier. Now, it depends on what your world setup is and how far into the game world you are, meaning how much evolution has occurred. If you get them early, before all the evolution is kicked in, it makes moving through cities almost trivial at night, because you can see enemies. The big benefit for the goggles is that you can see out to 60 distance. The light amp goggles only give you night vision out to like 12 or 14, but the infrared goggles, their vision bonus goes out to 60. So you've got long range ability to see what's ahead of you and plan your route accordingly. And there's very few things that aren't picked up by the infrared goggles in the early game. So infrared goggles early are just tremendously helpful. As soon as you get those, just start night raiding cities, and it's almost trivial. Of course, the best thing is to have both light amp and night vision, or light amp and infrared. You can have them both simultaneously, which I always found hilarious. Seems a little weird that you can have them both on at the same time. You are diesel? Nope, standard gas. Not really ready to start modding the car yet. That is definitely diesel. Something in the front seat's probably going to be, what, candy or cigarettes? Cigarettes. What a surprise. We will continue pillaging every wing mirror we come across. Wasps in sight so far. Come on now. Switch to the SIG just in case. Empty. Alright, what do we got? So, nothing. Another radio tower, Triffids, Last Man on Earth, and part of the city. Jumping out at me are the hunting supply store. Whoa! Well, that's interesting. Not too often I see that. Is farming any good in this game? It is completely, absolutely useless and stupid. So, go have fun with it. Can you do it? Yes. Will it make you food? Yes. Will you care? Probably not. Unless you're just farming to farm, there's really no reason to do it. But you know, that's just my opinion. That's going to be pretty hard to get to that spot. I could burn my way a hole through the forest here so I could get out into this area, then drive up this way. There is a bookstore on the outer edge. Then if I pushed my way to the interior, I'd be able to hit both of these hunting supply stores. And it's a collapse tower. I wouldn't go anywhere near those. The collapse tower is way too nasty, and it's going to put really nasty stuff in the world right outside of it. So they're trying to lure me in. They're trying to lure me into this double hunting supply store location, and they're going to kill me with the denizens of the collapse tower. Look at that. 3 hunting supply stores, all surrounding a collapse tower. You cheatsy bastard. Okay, so, not going to look at that section. What else? Not really much else learned. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, a lot of the changes they're implementing are to draw out the time scale more. To make it so that you can't really go from 0 to hero in a week. That's part of the point of the whole changes to the skill learning system and the combat system and so on, is to expand out the time frame that it takes characters to advance. Now, very, very knowledgeable and experienced players are still going to be able to do it pretty ridiculously fast, but that's part of what's going on, is they're trying to stretch out the time frames a bit. And unfortunately, we're not going to get the benefit of this one because there are wasps. Oh, we got to go around this one. Have I mentioned my absolute hatred for these things? Have I mentioned it recently? I'm just... I hate these so much. Just for the fact that I can't drive without deathly fear of picking up this hitchhiker that I can't see at the zoom level that I drive at. And then I've got to deal with this situation. It is so goddamn annoying. Which kind did I get? Standard wasp, not the guard wasp. We're already getting tore up. I need to basically take hits to get... Let's see. Well, somebody was changing the graphics a bit, but I don't think they changed the basic wasp. I think they only changed the, like the guard and so on to make them a bit bigger. Wherever these things are. All I got is regular wasps out here at the moment. But yeah, these things, I can't see them at this zoom level when I'm driving. And so I constantly have this issue where I get surprised by the wasps. The only real way to fight this thing is to just drop the bat and grab the SIG. I've had just absolutely miserable luck trying to hit them. The bat's actually a pretty good choice to try to fight them with, because it's it's not as fast as I would like, but it's got the highest to hit bonus that's possible. And you need that for these super fast little dodgy guys. But I've just had a miserable time trying to melee these things. So we'll end up shooting out the windows and the doors of my vehicle here as I try to get rid of this thing. And if I fail initially, the gunfire is going to draw the other wasps, so we're going to have double extra fun. So, stop driving. Let go of the controls. Wield the SIG, take a few more hits while we do that. Hey, 714 wield cost. This is why I hate these things so much. It's very simple. It's very simple why I hate these things so much. Oh, man. Ouch. Ouch. Let's see, as fast as this thing moves, could I get... Ugh. Just debating if I might be able to get the door closed. I'll step there, he'll step across. If I go run mode, theoretically, I'll be able to exit and close the door before he can get to me. I'll just have to be willing to take at least 2 hits. 2 hits is better than 7. Why don't you like farming? Because it's just totally irrelevant. There's so much food in the world. So easy to get in so many other ways that planting and then waiting multiple seasons for crops to come in is there's no reason for it. It's just totally useless. Yeah, I think I have to try to see if I can lock it in the door inside the vehicle and then back off and get my rifle out. So we're going to open the door, take a hit, move a space, wait around, take another hit. So there's the 2. So the trick now is I've reset my timer. I need to step out and close the door in a single round before the wasp gets its turn. And it should be possible since I'm moving out onto clear ground. So, yeah, we're in run mode. So, that's the whole goal here. So I'm going to try to step out and close the door in one round before the wasp gets another movement. Nope. God damn it. I hate these things so much. They're so ridiculous. So how did I not get that door closed? I don't understand the mechanics, because I do this very, very often in so many other circumstances, and it works perfectly fine. Now my speed is down, but the move cost of 100, I should have been able to move into that space and turn around and close the door in that same round. I cannot express enough my hatred for these wasps. I just absolutely hate them. They're just so ridiculously dangerous, and they're all over the world instantly on day one. True, running diagonally does add move cost. That could have... Yeah, the diagonal was a bad choice. I should have gone directly out to the west. I didn't consider how much more it was going to add. He's vastly faster than me. I can't just run away and try to get distance. So now we pretty much are screwed. I don't know. I've been complaining about these things since the day they were implemented, and they still haven't made any changes to them that I'm aware of. I just absolutely hate them. I can't express enough my absolute hatred for these things. Super fast, super dodgy, penetrating damage that goes through anything except for the absolute heaviest armor in the game, and poison, and they're all over the damn place right from day one. They're so ridiculously overpowered. I don't believe so, because they're a flying creature, so I don't think they take movement cost penalties. So, but there were no penalties for me to move either, so that shouldn't have figured into it. My mistake was the diagonal move. I should have gone directly out to the west. I think it would have worked if I had gone directly west instead of southwest. Yeah, I just can't express enough my absolute hatred for these things. Alright, well, further moving is not going to help me, because I just absolutely cannot break contact with them now that I've lost the advantage. So, failed. Did we actually hit it? No, we did not hit it. Alright, I'm going to do the one thing that I think might actually still keep us alive, and that's go for the SIG, regardless of how many costs, how many hits I take. I have no other choice. So, now we're up to distracting pain, and my genes are destroyed. Now we just have to pray I can get a hit in with my my speed. So, fire. How many points of aiming am I going to get? 1, 2. Stop aiming, yes. Fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I'm going to get too many more, and we're only up to 19%. 6, 7, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fire, 1, 2, 3. Fire, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely stupid. There's absolutely nothing I can do here. Nothing. It's just, I hate it so much. It is so bad. I just, there's literally nothing I can do. Running is not going to help. It's no other weapon I can go for that's going to be likely to help. The combat knife would probably have been the only other choice I could have gone for, and then just hoped that I got a stab or two in. But once you're in this situation, there's just almost nothing you can do to get out of it. Burst fire at almost no chance to hit already. I only need one hit. That's the thing. I only need to hit it one frickin' time. Once. That's all I need. And I'm not going to get even the once. 19%. I mean, theoretically, at a 20%, I should get it within 5 hits, and I'd survive that. But that's, you know, theory. We're up to 21%. There we go. It's dead. So, I mean, it's not that it's invulnerable to the actual damage. It's just landing the blow. Ugh. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Hey, look, those wasps that don't respond to sound are now arriving. Hey, Vorm, don't worry about the sound. Wasps don't respond to sound. I beg to differ. I got 3 of them vectoring on me. That's okay, I'll go back and get it. It hit the ground because I didn't have any space in my inventory. I gotta get this bleeding stopped and get some painkillers, then we'll go back and get it. Down the road a little further, please. There's still a wasp back there chasing the kitty cat, or me? I can't tell who that wasp is chasing. And still got wasps on the screen. Time to slap on the real stuff. And I guess we'll go with some codeine. Wow, that got rid of the pain real fast. It was faster than I remember it doing. Alright, whoops. So now we have other problems. In that we're damaged enough, and with Imperceptive Healer, it's going to take me quite a bit of time to get that recovered. Let's see. Let's go down and around. 6 wasps in sight, huh? Just all over the place. And why are they here? You know, no particular goddamn reason. There's no nest here. They're just, you know, everywhere. I hate these things so much. If they just either weren't so radically overpowered in their abilities for combat, or were less numerous in the world, or had to obey the evolution rules before they started showing up, I'd be fine with it. But none of those 3 things is true. They're ridiculously overpowered in combat. They're ridiculously overabundant in the game world. And they're there from minute 1. Okay, baseball bat. I see you there. Where are the wasps? Right next to the baseball bat.